Hi guys, welcome to JKT Radio Podcast, episode 88, and I am your hostess with the mostest, Kyra, or Bun, or Muffa Bun, or whatever we're going with today, and I am joined by my co-host, McBride.
Hello.
A very special guest who's been here once before, Jentley.
I'm special?
You're special.
You're special.
I feel so honored.
You are a special guest today on this...
Yay!
On the chaos that is.
Yeah, it's chaos that is that on this very... I can't tell if it's just raining or it's cloudy outside.
For me, it's cloudy.
It is sunny and beautiful where I am.
You're also like 3 hours ahead. It's like afternoon for you.
I'm in the future.
Coming to you from the future.
We have kidnapped a human from the future. That's why they're here.
Yeah.
Tell us all the future news.
The world is still spinning.
Cool.
Damn it.
It's always good to hear.
I don't know if that's good news or bad news.
Damn. I tried to stop it.
The sun is still in the sky. It has not yet begun its transformation into a red giant, which will scorch the earth and eventually encompass it. But we don't need to worry about that.
Red giant sun. I don't think anyone needs to worry about that anytime soon.
Hell no.
Unless we
I would
throw
hope we'd
some...
colonize other planets by then, but I don't know.
Hope so.
We'd have to, work together to do that.
Yeah. That's always the thing, isn't it?
We don't do that.
I just got the oh my gosh, why am I blanking on his name from Black Panther? He's just like, we don't do that here.
Oh, yeah. Shush.
Your
Damn
phone
phone.
going... Oh,
we
shoot.
didn't.
Is my phone muted?
Yep. Do that check now.
Everyone check your phone. Make sure it's muted. It's on vibrate.
And it was for an email, too. What the hell?
Got a notification for an... Is it junk mail?
Of course it is. It's always junk mail.
Always junk mail.
Yeah.
Alright. So how have you all been?
Good,
Tired.
good,
Good? Excellent.
good.
I got nothing this morning. I'm dead tired.
Aw,
I have developed a very strange safety net.
Okay.
And as I walk home at night, I join a voice call. Doesn't matter who's in it. Whoever is in it gets to suffer with me walking home. Suppose I sound like a grandmother with my headphone mics.
my goodness. So,
Grand bun.
Bun, do you remember when I messaged you last night real quick?
Yes.
Do you remember what time that was?
I can look. For you or for me?
For me.
Oh no, fuck. Oh shit. It
I
was
will
like-
tell you, I have it open right now. It was at 2:46 a.m.
Yeah. I was still awake. I was
I was still awake. Reed was still awake. We were both still awake. You want to know why?
Why?
Because remember how we were working on my computer earlier today?
Did he reads break?
We had to work on his computer on all of his cords and stuff, and he was like, he has this like double-sided, super grippy sticky tape stuff,
Yeah.
and so he like, taped his power boxes for his monitor to like the bottom of the desk, and we like mounted his surge protector to the side of my desk, and now there's like, if you look under his desk, there's like no cords, but it just like took forever to do.
Taking forever.
We were up until 3 a.m.
Oh my god. No, I
And then I woke up this morning and was like, we need to go to the diner, and then we need to go to the grocery store so I can get back for this podcast.
Yay. I haven't done it.
I still have to go to Home Depot. That's okay. It'll happen eventually.
Adventure.
Adventures.
So many
out
things are
there.
happening.
Yeah, but I was really scared because on Wednesday night, I actually did get chased by a dog.
Oh no, what happened?
Oh, that is terrifying.
Yeah. It was like a pit. I love pit bulls, but it was a pit bull.
Oh damn.
And neither of us could see each other because like I could hear the dog before I could see the dog, so I could just hear it growling and barking. So I like I was in the call and I took one headphone off and I'm looking around and they're like, why did you go strangely quiet? I'm like, I can hear a dog barking. I can't see it. Found it. I had to back away very fast and then a car drove by. It scared the dog a little bit so I could run around the car on the other side of the road to the main road.
Jesus.
So last night, I joined the call. And as I joined, they were talking about relationships. And then I left when I got home and I came back. And they were talking about relationships again. And then everything devolved.
Who was in this call?
A and IBB.
Oh, dear.
It was... IBB was drinking. A was drinking. Not a lot.
Oh, well, that makes sense.
Everybody was drinking.
Suddenly everything makes sense.
Everybody was drinking in that call. And I was like, this is a fun call. I like this call. This makes me very entertained.
Jeez.
But A was confused because I don't normally close Saturday anymore. About why I was walking home. Like, you could have just asked. IBB was here when I left.
Jeez.
Yeah, but because of that call, I came back and I stayed, and it was just so awkward and entertaining. It was, I think, 2 a.m. for me when I left. Yeah, around 2 a.m. for me when I left. Everyone else left. It was like 4 or 5 in the morning.
That's too late.
It was too early at that point.
It's not. It's late until you go to sleep. Then it becomes early.
It was so late that Snacky joined the call.
Oh, no. Oh my god. Oh no. And he's probably like, what did I just walk into?
I messaged him like, it's a dangerous place and I love it. This is a dangerous.
On second thought, let's not go to Camelot. It's a silly place.
Oh, God. You watched that. How many times did you watch Cruella?
What?
How many times did you watch Cruella?
Cruella?
What was it that you watched?
Oh,
I said it was
was that
Cruella.
2 weekends ago? Yeah, a couple weekends ago, my sister, since she's got Disney Plus, was like, we need to watch the new Cruella. And I was like, So we watched it once, and everyone was like, oh my gosh, that movie is so good. And I was like,
It looks
I was the only person in the room who was like, Well, except for Reed, but Reed doesn't say anything.
Reed doesn't say anything. Can we get Daddy Reed to say something for us?
I can shout at him to say hello. Reed, say hello. Reed.
No, he's
Reed.
dead.
Say hello. Just shout hi.
Hi.
Yeah.
Okay, you're good.
Magic appearance from Daddy Reed, people.
She just wanted me to say hi. Wave your arms at me. Anywho. Yeah. I mean, it was an entertaining movie, but you just have to consider it, like, non-canon to, like, the original 101 Dalmatian movies. Because otherwise, it makes absolutely no sense.
I don't even remember the original 101 Dalmatians besides, like, the basic plot line.
Yeah, well, I'll just, I mean, do you want spoilers? Do you care?
Do we care about
Will you watch this movie?
I don't think I'm gonna end up watching it.
Okay, well, so Emma Stone is the one that plays the young Cruella, and her name was originally Estella, I believe, or something like that. That's what her birth name was. And, like, so of course there's a little bit of that, like, split personality thing going on. And she did a really good job of, like, acting and stuff. It was really good, because you could, like, feel the two different people. Like, you could tell when she was Estella, and you could, like, when she was Cruella, and you could just kind of see the trait. It was like, oh, okay, so she did a good job.
Not bad.
But this is not someone who grows up later to absolutely love fur and want to kill puppies. They didn't set that up. Like, and in fact, at the very end of the movie, spoiler alert, this is the flashing light spoiler alert. Cut ahead. So there was 3 Dalmatians that were owned by the bad lady in the movie. and Cruella obtains them later when that lady's no longer in the picture. One of the dogs ends up being pregnant and has 2 puppies, and she gives them to people who helped her. And one dog's name is Pongo, and the other one is whatever the female dog's name is. So you're trying to tell me that she then grows up later to then try and steal the puppies from the people that she actually likes to turn them into a coat? That doesn't make any sense.
That's bad setup.
And the 2 like henchmen people are people she grew up with.
No.
They're not the type of people who go out there and steal puppies. Like, they actually get mad at her because she's treating them like shit, like, through the movie.
Yeah, no. No, man.
Like, this movie might as well be a standalone. Like, take out the name Cruella, and the movie would have been fantastic. But because they tried to throw it into this universe, I was very mad.
So...
But it was still, it was really interesting. It was cool. It had a lot of, it was very beautiful. And it was really well acted. But I am someone who's very particular about world building.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they need
And this just kind of shatters it. So that's why I had an issue with it. That's why I became very heated. Because my brother-in-law, he kind of just likes spectacle. And there's nothing wrong with that. Like, I actually kind of envy people who can just kind of like watch a movie for the sake of the movie. But I can't do that. I've watched too many like movie reviews and stuff and seen people be really critical, that now like I look at that stuff and I'm like, I can't look past it anymore. I've been ruined. I'm now pompous and I hate it. Why am I like this?
I've done that where I'm going to a movie and like I'm trying to like this movie before I go in does not exist. It is not part of this plot line. It doesn't exist. I'm just going to go watch it as a movie on its own and forget everything else existed beforehand.
I can't do that.
I did that with Maleficent, and I actually enjoyed Maleficent.
The one with
Angelina Jolie?
Yeah.
Something?
Yeah. I watched that once and thought it was okay.
I didn't watch the second one, but
There was a second one?
Yeah.
the second one.
Oh
I
god.
know.
I don't know what the second one was about. I just I enjoyed the first one. It was good.
Has Disney made an original movie in a while?
Luca.
Yes.
Ray and the Last
Oh, that's
Dragon.
right. Luca was original, wasn't it?
Luca.
I haven't watched
Coco.
either of those yet. Coco's been a while now.
It has been a while.
Was Coco Disney?
Yeah.
Coco was Disney Pixar, I think.
Yeah.
Is it Well, I know Pixar is owned by Disney, but I kind of consider Pixar to still be their own thing.
No, but it was and wasn't. Can't remember. Was this Pixar?
Okay, I gotta look.
I know. I'm
Oh,
looking right
Oh,
now.
they made... Okay, no, that's a Pixar. Onward's Pixar. I never actually watched Onward.
I finally watched
Oh,
Onward
Onward
the
was
other
good.
day.
Onward's good.
Onward was good.
I saw somebody do a breakdown of Artemis Fowl and how terrible it was. I'm just looking at 2020 movies at this point.
There we go.
Okay, Soul is Pixar, so I don't consider that Disney.
That was a good one.
That was a good one. I saw Raya and the Last Dragon. I did not like that movie. That should not have been a movie. That should have been a TV
I
series.
liked 2 parts in that, and that was it.
I watched only the ending.
That movie had all of the hallmarks of like a 4-season TV show. It was not a movie.
Yeah.
But
You know what I mean?
I know
though?
exactly
Does that make
what
sense?
you mean. It totally makes sense.
Exactly. So yeah, I'm looking at all the 2020 movies, and every single movie that's just Disney and not Pixar was awful.
Yeah.
Because Luca is Pixar.
Luca is Pixar.
Onward's Pixar. I still haven't seen it. Soul gave me like an existential crisis, but it was so good.
Yeah.
I need to.
I saw the trailer for it, and I was like, I don't know. This looks kind of dumb. Like, it didn't really look interesting. And then we're like, well, let's watch it anyway. And at the end, I was like, I need to rethink my life.
It's like, what is
What am I doing?
anything?
What is life? What is love?
Nope, can't sing. Can't sing.
That's not a good enough rendition for copyright.
Hopefully. We'll find out.
Hopefully. We'll find out. I hate YouTube copyright.
I know.
And then all the remasters are just full on.
Well, we don't talk about those.
Yeah, no, they yeah.
They don't exist.
They don't exist.
Oh, so we saw The Mask the other day, last night, because Vic hadn't seen it yet. And I was like, well, I grew up with this
Jim
damn
Carrey?
thing. Yeah. Like, I grew up with this, and it was amazing, so yes, we have to watch it.
The original?
Yeah.
The original one, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that's such a great
I know,
movie.
it was great, and we were watching through, it was fantastic, and she was like, yeah, there was a second one, right? And I was like, yes, we don't talk about it. It doesn't
No,
exist.
it does not exist. No,
That's
it's a standalone movie. There's just one.
Early 2000s Godzilla. Never happened.
Exactly. But it was so nostalgic. I loved it.
Weren't there multiple sequels?
Oh, I'm sure there were. I think after the second one, then they waited a few years, and I think they tried to do The Mask again with like whole new people. I think
so. I think they tried to
guess
one of those. It's a remake, but not.
Yeah.
Or did they make a TV show out of it?
They did I think they made a cartoon out of it.
I remember a cartoon.
Yeah.
There is an animated series.
Yes.
Yeah.
Made 54 episodes. That's a lot.
Bad, actually. Back
Wow.
in those days, an animated series, 54 episodes, that's probably only like one season.
True.
Back in the day when cartoons got like 2 episodes, maybe 3 a week, that were all brand new.
Apparently, it got 3
Or
seasons.
it was created
3 seasons.
or it was
Yeah.
created or it was created by the person that does JoJo. It's like 64 episodes in one season.
Damn.
Yeah, no, it just has Son of the Mask, and that's it.
Mm.
I thought for some reason I thought there was 2
thought so as
sequels. Because unless the dog thing happens just in the sequel, I thought there was a whole movie dedicated to like the dog getting the mask. Maybe that was the same movie, and I just kind of blended them together and tried to separate them as a nightmare and fragment my memory of it.
Okay, so apparently there was a short in 2018 called Revenge of the Mask.
Awesome.
That's recent,
Oh.
though.
Yeah.
Oh,
Really
no. No.
Oh my God.
No, why would you do this thing? Stop hurting my soul.
Alright, I just realized what year The Mask came out, and I feel like a baby now.
Yep.
Wait, what year was it?
It was 94.
I was 3.
Same. Oh, I'm not the only oldie.
Ah, we're old.
Yay.
The reason I said I feel like a baby. I want more.
I mean, I am 2,398, so
Yeah, yes, you are technically that old. We can't ask about your age or it goes higher.
Yep.
Every time we ask,
Every time.
it gets old.
Every time. Yep. 2,432.
That went down.
I don't remember what the number was. That's how old I am.
You TH'd.
I found the Fountain of Youth.
It's people mocking the age joke. I don't want the Fountain of Youth. You can keep that.
Oh my gosh, the original Lion King came out the same year as The Mask.
Oh my.
No wonder I liked that year.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Now are you talking about the Lion King or Kimba the Lion? The thing the Lion King ripped off Hamlet.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Kimba would have come out first since it was the original. Yeah, pretty sure it came out first. I just like how the original Lion King was drawn by like the B rank animators because everybody put their time into Pocahontas because they thought that was going to be their big hit, and then everyone was like, "This movie sucks. Go back to the Lion King."
Yeah, Pocahontas was not good.
Oh my gosh, a Goofy movie came out the same year as Pocahontas. It actually came out like a couple of months before it.
Oh, I love it.
Oh, it's such a good movie.
Amazing.
What? Tower of Cheesa is all I remember from the
Yeah,
movie,
it's
pretty
the
much.
Leaning Tower of Jesus.
Mm. And that really good concert song that was made for the Goofy.
I love that song. It was so good. And now it's in my head.
I still think that man was a knockoff of Prince.
If Homeward Bound 2 came out in 96, when did Homeward Bound 1 come out?
90?
93?
93, oh, I'm off.
They probably wanted to make sure
What
they
is
used
this
the
box
same
art?
animals.
I don't think they would have. Usually when animals are in a movie, it's like 4 different animals filming one.
I mean, true, yeah.
I mean, you can see the differences in the shots.
Very good.
Well, I mean, granted, one of them is just a golden retriever, so you just need to get multiple.
Yeah.
They all look the same. So
I am conducting strange Minecraft deals on the side right now.
Some shady dealings on the side.
Some shady dealings.
Bun's back alley dealings.
I asked someone if they want to sell me a shelter of emerald blocks again.
You're looking for emerald blocks?
I'm running low.
Just go use Raid
I
Farm.
have no clue. Last time I tried to use a raid farm, I died. A lot.
I can show you.
Don't, no
I can
singing.
show you. I stopped. It was like 1 second. Sorry, I saw the word Aladdin as I was closing out of the tab. That's where my brain went.
At
I
11.
was still looking at the list of Disney movies on Wikipedia. I was just going down memory lane.
It's like, oh, I remember this. I was this old.
Oh, I remember when I used to be a kid and I had no responsibilities. I didn't have to pay taxes and buy groceries all the time and actually have to worry about where my next paycheck's coming from. Those were the days. It's all good. I'm just kidding. I have a job, so I know where my next paycheck's coming from.
Okay, buddy.
It's all good.
Will the cat make you feel better?
My cats want to hang out with me.
no.
Probably because I'm talking. They don't like it. Mitzi doesn't like it when I'm talking. She wants me to be quiet.
Damn.
Does the knowledge that my cat is a podcast cat,
Podcat?
amuse you? Podcat?
No, podcast.
Podcat.
Don't worry. I'm just gonna turn slightly and pick up my bee and look at its smiling face. I need to stare at this for a little while. You guys go on without me.
We won't leave you behind. I still love how that bee started a goddamn snack exchange.
I like how my attempt to get away from mega builds started a bee joke that continues on to this day. Because I was tired.
Midnight mashed potatoes ruins everything.
And midnight mashed potatoes. And that was a math joke.
That was in golf. I made that math joke.
That is true. I got you.
Got you. Oh,
I got you. Oh, we need to explain all this stuff, don't we? It's a good story.
McBride, we need you to get this golf game, and we need to teach you. I got you.
Okay.
I'll let Jentley explain.
Is it which one is it? It's golf around.
Golf around.
Is that the one that we got?
Yeah. Though Doc was thinking of getting golf with your friends because it's just kind of better.
Is it?
Yeah.
No. I don't know.
It's $20 though.
Oh well.
Yeah.
Golf around was like $5, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Something like that. It was cheap.
I think I got it for $4 or something.
So for context, in golf around, you can set it to where you can hit other players. And I just started going, wait, hold on, I got you, to tap people into the hole, but then I would just hit them at full force and send them flying. And that's where I got you came from. So now you have to get into the hole as fast as possible, or somebody will launch you across the map.
No, I thought I got you was you can't go in the hole by yourself.
It devolved into that. That became a we made that a rule later, but it originally just started as trolling.
Eating each other across the map.
Okay, I do remember seeing this game before. I'm on Steam right now. I'm looking at it.
Yeah.
I accidentally got one of like the rare hats right away. It's a chance drop every so long you play it. I think it's like what, 20 minutes a game you get a drop?
Oh, okay.
Something like that. I got like a rare trail,
Yeah, you did.
didn't I?
Yeah.
It was like, was it the rainbow or was it the stars? I don't
The
remember.
rainbow.
Something like that.
It was the rainbow one. 'Cause that, we were all really jealous.
It's because I hit so many people.
Because you bashed so many people at KP Rainbows. Yeah, I got I think it's called the Steampunk app, and it's one of the rare drops. And it was like my second or third drop.
Nice.
And that's my permanent hat. This giant top hat, steampunk hat. Nothing can be seen over my hat.
Aren't I wearing like a samurai helmet?
Yeah, you're wearing, I think it's a dragon samurai. Didn't we?
Something like
Wait,
that.
I did art. I paid my brother to do art of this for an art contest.
Oh, that's right. You gotta look that up. Well, that channel doesn't exist unless you still have the original.
I still have the original somewhere.
Oh yeah, I do have a samurai helmet. And then I got rainbow sparkle?
Yeah, it's the trail, right?
I think so.
But man, I
Oh, there's a legendary trail that's just golden chickens, and you can get
a golden chicken hat.
a golden chicken hat.
Where did I save this?
Interesting. Oh,
I don't
such a good game.
save this to. All of my photos right now are stuff for when I have to write newsletters. And then one GIF that someone made, or a meme that someone made for me.
Oh goodness.
It was Frank. Frank made me a meme of me.
That would be a very Frank thing to do.
I can post it. Pretty sure.
Well, that was $10 well spent.
Oh, is it? Yeah, because it's more for us.
Yeah.
No, we don't want the pictures I have to use for when I edit things. Here we go. There's the meme. Jentley's gonna understand that reference.
Yeah, basically.
I'm
Yep.
cursed.
Yep. You were never alone.
I'm never allowed to be alone in a call for like more than 20 minutes.
We're always watching. I hope that picked up.
Oh, I'm sure it will.
I heard it, so I hope. I think.
There you go. Get real close. Real close. Real close.
Go all ASMR.
Real close.
We don't need any more
I can hear it in
ASMR.
my own ears, and it makes me.
We don't need another ASMR people.
Oh, I hate it.
One ASMR was bad enough.
What? How long did we go on for? What, like 10 minutes of ASMR?
Something like that. Yeah, we tried to keep it going as long as we could.
It was
It was
I
terrible.
mean, I could. I'm not gonna do this, but I could make it worse by just getting real close to the same ooh.
Oh no.
No. No, thank you. Thank you.
Okay. I won't. JK, unless.
No.
No.
Okay, fine. Jeez.
You want attention, cat? Is that what you desire?
Aw, little kitten fluff.
Always. Always.
Oh, the worst is we were playing Zelda. We were playing Twilight Princess gently,
Yes.
and
Love that one.
the cat just came up, and you know she has her own chair. She came up, walked on the arm of my chair, and just sat on my lap. I'm like,
Oh.
holding the Wii U remote's extra high now,
Oh.
because I can't no longer rest my hands on my lap because there's a cat.
Yeah. They're like, she's probably like, oh, perfect. I can be really, really inconveniencing
Yeah,
here.
obviously.
Yeah, I don't know what was
So,
wrong.
perfect.
I just stayed there for like 20 minutes.
Perfect amount of inconvenience. Just long enough to be like, ah.
It wasn't bad because I just moved my elbows to the arms of my chair so that they weren't resting on her.
Oh, okay. Well, at least you weren't playing like Skyward Sword and you have to like flap to get the bird to fly. That would have been really bad.
Flail the sword around.
Don't worry, I keep doing the thing because we played so much Breath of the Wilds. I keep like hitting the Wii remote to throw the bombs and it doesn't work.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no. I have a Breath of the Wild metal poster that my brother-in-law got me for Christmas from. I'm not going to say the company. I don't want to give them business because I'm kind of mad at them. I'm now gorilla gluing the magnets to my wall. There's like a protective leaf, so it's like gorilla gluing them to the leaf that sticks to the wall because the gosh darn things will not stay up, and now my wall's all scratched up from the top poster falling.
Oh no.
Metal scraping against the wall.
Yeah, that's bad.
Yeah.
Getting some.
So I'm like, you guys didn't. And I even went online, and people are like, "This mounting system sucks. I just freaking nailed the stupid magnets to the wall because they just won't stay up." And I'm like, and they're like, "We contacted the people," and they're like, "You just didn't do it right." It's like, I did it right. It's literally just a sticky magnet. You can't get that. You can't do that wrong.
Yeah. It seems like it sounds
so.
like a good idea on paper, but then they don't account for when the magnet just doesn't work.
Yeah. So if this doesn't work, I'm literally just gonna nail it to the wall. Like I have to nail the magnet to the wall because there's no mounting the poster.
Oh.
It still has to be magnet.
Yeah, because it's
There's
just
like
a
nothing in the
flat
back of
sheet,
it, so yeah, it is.
Yeah,
So it's got kind of a lip, but I don't trust that.
Yeah, no.
I've got.
Because my house is garbage and my house is very shaky. So okay, not that shaky, but enough to be like this tiny little like 2 millimeter lip is not gonna.
No, it's not gonna do anything.
It's not gonna be enough.
I've got 2 metal posters,
millimeter.
and they've got holes in the posters for you to hang them up.
Oh, see, now that's
One of
smart.
them I'm not allowed to move. I'm not allowed to move one of my metal posters ever because Dumont gets mad. It belongs to her now.
It's like, it pleases me, don't touch.
It's like, it's not even like colorful or a picture. It's a wall of text on a metal poster.
Yes, all according to my plan.
It's like, it's
That's all I'm imagining in my head.
evil lizard.
Yeah.
You couldn't see it, but like I was like tapping my fingers in like a wave. Like,
Oh,
Yeah.
Yes.
The Mr. Burns, yeah.
there we go. I couldn't think of his name.
Excellent.
I've been on a Simpsons binge lately. I'm on season 2 so far.
Oh no, you started at the beginning.
Hell yeah.
Back when it was good.
It was good up to, I think, what, 8? Season 8 or 9?
Yeah, that's kind of the problem with shows that go on for too long. Everybody just becomes caricatures of their old selves. It's like, oh.
Well, it got to the point with The Simpsons where someone actually pointed this out, is The Simpsons used to be so radical and made fun of the police so much, and now they side with the police. It came for full circle.
Oof. That's a oof.
What the kids call a big oof.
Big.
That's a mega chungus.
Oh dear.
Am I hip yet? Am I part of the hip crowd? I can't think of anything cringier to say. Like I'm not creative enough to make it any cringier.
Please no. No need to go cringier. This is not Spark Drop. Which of these Cokes is the correct Coke?
Which of these things is not?
Oh, maybe that is their attempt to be radical. Is
Siding?
going the other direction. I don't know. It's big brain time. Oh, darn it. CRISPR won't let me pick that up. I tried to go higher.
Yeah, no.
Darn it.
I know CRISPR doesn't like to an extent, because I think there's several times where I start making like jet engine noises of cute and it doesn't pick it up.
It's just like,
It just stops.
see, if I want to make like a sound that's not a word, I have to talk and then make the sound like it just sounds weird. It's like, oh, I got it in.
Just so
I
different.
got the sound in. Thanks,
Hi,
CRISPR.
Lemon.
Lemon.
Hi, Lemon. Jentley is also familiar with Lemon.
Aww.
You gotta stay on this side, sweetie. This side today.
But no.
All the wires are on the other side today.
Lemon and an actual lemon share the same amount of brain cells.
And person Lemon always hogs them.
Oh, that's true.
has the
There's
brain
person
cell.
lemon too. And he hogs that brain cell, that one singular brain cell.
The fruit, the dog, and a person all share one brain cell. Person's the only one who ever gets to hold it. Lemon's
Mom said
never.
it's my turn on the brain cell.
God.
Can I have a high five? Can I have a high five? Yeah!
Aw,
Go girl.
Yeah.
I can't teach her to roll over. She doesn't understand this concept. But high fives.
Yeah.
We got high fives down.
Yeah.
I
We
think
didn't teach our old dog very many tricks, but that's because we were kids. And it was like my mom's dog.
Yeah, fair enough.
He loved her the
Yeah.
most.
I'm at the point where
Which
I feel
makes
like
sense
Lemon
because she was the one that fed him.
I don't feed this. I don't feed this. I sit here in a separate room by myself with a cat. And then there's Lemon.
And then there's Lemon.
Yeah.
I just love the fact that I grew up with a small 8-pound like little Bichon mixed dog.
Aw.
And then a cat just decided that this is my home now, and we were like, "Hello, Kiki." And this cat was like 14 or 15 pounds, but he wasn't fat. He was just like muscle.
Geez.
Cat.
He was the neighborhood bruiser. We'd catch him fighting other cats all the time, and even though he was declawed, he could still climb trees. He just like gripped the tree with his crazy muscles.
Shit.
He would just grip the tree and then kick up with his back legs. It was crazy.
That cat's
God damn.
that cat had.
Yeah, he went down fighting. We had to put him down after he got like a huge puncture wound in his chest from fighting something.
Ooh, yeah.
But we had that dog and that cat for like maybe like 6 or 8 months while they were together, and then we just had the cat. And then we found a kitten that was hiding underneath our neighbor's car, who grew up to become this 16-pound giant fluffy, like, I looked at like cat breeds, and the closest I could say is like he's a Norwegian forest cat.
All those are pretty.
He doesn't meow, he just kind of like chirps.
Oh.
It's really cute. So we had those 2 cats. And then my sister and her husband got 2 cats, and now Reed and I have 2 cats. That's like, granted, one of them's now gone, but it's like, we went from 1 dog to like 5 cats. And we're like, what happened? Why did we all get cats?
Cats.
I grew up with a dog.
Yeah,
Cats are
same
just a
here.
lot lower maintenance.
And now I have a
There's
Ben.
still a lot
Yeah.
of maintenance, but they're a lot
Yeah, but you kind of just like go away for a while, and you're just like, here's some food and water. Don't
don't die.
tear up
Survive.
a bit. They're good at that. Right?
Yeah.
No, some of them.
Oh, look at you. You're so fancy. Your monitors now have one big giant background.
Aw.
It's spinning. It's an animated
Ooh,
background.
fancy.
He has the, like an animated picture of the galaxy.
Oh.
Very fancy.
No! Go back to Split. It was
I
cool.
just have a picture of my cat.
I
So do
have
I.
I have a very simplistic middle finger flipping out if ever.
Oh, I should give some context to what my cat looks like.
Post the cat.
I will. Hold on
Yeah,
a second.
I'm
Gotta
gonna
find
see
a
if
good
I can
picture.
find
Oh,
Cat King
I'm-
on
We'll go to put it in podcast chat before my
Podcast
brother
chat,
freaks
okay.
out. Podcast chat. Put it in there.
Oh, well, my cat's
Time for
already
the
there,
cats.
so done.
There, he's the first thing. Ben's right there.
Oh, wait, no, I get one from my phone for Mitzi.
I love the
And then
Mitzi.
I'll,
I love the Mitzi.
oh, here, I will give picture of Kiki first, so you can see him in his bruiser build.
Still have a picture of the bruiser.
Yes.
Look at it.
Aw.
Nice.
Aw, he's
He's
the
so
orange fluffy
cute.
guy.
Well, now he's got an animated background of Mr. Doom himself.
Doom Eternal.
And then let me find a picture of Sammy, the fluffy,
The fluff king.
the 3 parts fluff, 1 part cat.
Beautiful.
Here he is. Here's a good picture.
My
Oh, that
God,
is a
so
lot of
much
fluff.
fluff.
That is.
So, he doesn't shed in like hair. He sheds in clumps,
Oh no.
which are very easy to pick up. It's almost actually like convenient. Oh, I wonder if I could find a good picture of my sister's cats. They're Bengals.
Ooh.
They're 2 different colored Bengals. Here they are,
Aww.
cuddling.
So cute.
And then this must be so interesting to anybody who listens to it.
Yeah, well, it's their loss. It's on YouTube too. Watch it there.
You're funny. He's going higher.
It's funny to listen to.
When Kris cuts me off because I went too high.
Okay, here's a nice picture of Mitzi.
Aww,
There she is.
little fluff muffin.
I love them.
She is 6 pounds.
So small.
I don't know how to convert that.
No, we know how to do
Yeah,
pounds.
we do pounds.
Okay.
It's so
Okay.
small.
Just checking. I will have to use my phone to upload a picture of Pepper Reed's kid. Just buying myself some time. This isn't a song that you can copyright now, because I'm making it up as I
Go
sing
ahead
it.
and try.
I like to see you try. All royalties will go to me. There's,
Aw.
I caught her mid meow, so I thought it was funny.
Picture is so odd, and I
Oh
love
my
it.
God. Oh, that reminds me. I was taking pictures of my cat, and I somehow caught him either like mid sneeze or mid yawn or something like that. But it looks hilarious. I gotta post it. Hang on a sec.
Yeah, I have a picture of Kiki mid yawn.
Oh, there he is.
Where like
Perfect.
his even his eyes are like white because his mouth is so wide, and you can see his like gigantic fangs because his huge big teeth. Posted that picture. People are like, "Are you sure that's a cat and not a demon?"
Poor little guy.
Oh, I love
I
it.
know. He's special.
That's a special boy there.
Oh, look at that face. I tried to go higher and it didn't pick up. There we go. Oh my goodness. I don't even know if I have a picture of my dog on here that I could easily find of our old dog, because that's all like, this was back when we printed pictures and stuff.
Back in my day.
To go like, what we do here is go back. No.
Yes?
Oh, here's one. This is Sparkly.
Aww.
He's a little cutie. We since we went on vacation a lot in the summer, since we were kids and summer vacation, we'd give him to my grandma and grandpa to watch for like a couple months, and without fail, every single time they're like, "We're gonna have to take you to court to give you your dog back because we want to keep him." Of course, they'd always give him back because it was just a joke, but. And there was apparently like people in her neighborhood who always got really excited whenever they saw my grandma taking him out for a walk, and they'd come out and be like,
Aww.
it's like, of course you can pet him. He was a very gentle dog. He loved people. He just didn't like other dogs.
Reasonable.
No.
If only Peach was like that. If only.
If only.
He did have one friend that was a dog named Cinnamon. The 2 girls that would I'm going to use this term very loosely, babysit my sister and I when we were kids. I'm talking like 5 and 6. It was our age, and they were one was 10 years older than me. The other one was 8 years older than me. They had 2 miniature poodles. One of them was, that tan color, the tan color, and his name was Cinnamon, and the other one was a female that was black named Charcoal.
Aww.
But Charcoal got very sick, so they had to put her down.
Aw.
And Cinnamon would just like show up at our back door, and our screen was bent because my grandma ran into it once. So Cinnamon could like paw the door open and then come in and just like start eating breakfast food.
God damn it.
And we'd have to like call him up and be like, "Hey, so we have Cinnamon, don't panic." Like, we know where he is.
You know
So, and that was like the only dog that Barkley would be around. So
would tolerate.
yeah, basically. I mean, they weren't like buddies. They wouldn't really like play together. Barkley would just kind of be like, "Oh, you're here. Okay, cool." So it would kind of make sense though, because we adopted him from some lady that was moving in with her boyfriend, and her boyfriend had like this giant German Shepherd, and she was like, "I can't keep him anymore because the German Shepherd just beats up on this dog." And we're like, "What the heck?" And Barkley was already 2, and we took him to the vet, and they're like, "Yeah, we have no records of him ever getting like any shots ever."
God.
So we had to like give him a crap ton of like puppy shots and stuff to catch him up. So, and he was like, so the fur that he has on in that picture, like imagine that, but like times 2, and this was like in the middle of July
no.
when we adopted him. So like he desperately needed like a haircut and stuff. So, and I think he also wasn't even neutered, so we had to neuter him as well.
Poor thing.
Man,
Like this lady had no business owning this dog.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Like-
and it was funny too, because like I even remember my parents sitting my sister and I down at the kitchen table, and I'm like, "All right, we're gonna get a dog. These are the ones that are in the newspaper right now." It was like Barkley and like a standard poodle. Those were our 2 options. Like we didn't go to a shelter; we just looked at the newspaper,
Yeah.
and that was it. We went and got
back
got
in the
this
day
little
when we could do
dog.
that.
Yeah. Yeah. Pretty sure that's how we got AJ back in the day.
Now there's Craigslist. It's kind of like a newspaper.
I got Snowcloud off Kijiji, which I don't even think exists down on the East Coast, does it?
I've heard of it.
Okay.
Alright.
Never used it.
It's like I've only ever seen it used for pets ever. I've used it to sell animals, like when Peach had all her puppies. That's where most of them go in.
Huh.
God.
I didn't think that was a pet thing.
Yeah. At least where I'm at, I've only seen it for pets. And I looked through it once, and I was like, I really, really want a Maine Coon. Really want a Maine Coon.
Why?
Imagine having
Wha-
a cat the size of a dog.
Yeah, that would be cool.
I know, but still, why? I've seen them.
They're so
I
fluffy.
know.
They're so big.
Yeah.
And
They would be bigger than I am. It'd be great.
Yeah, if you got a male one that's like bred to be big, if you sit him on his legs, you could probably like dance with him.
aw.
Yeah, because you have a vague idea of how tall I
Yeah.
am.
You are baby.
Yeah.
I'm baby.
You are baby.
Baby.
You are very baby.
I-
You are itty bitty.
I'm a child.
So, I actually in 2018. So story time.
So
Everybody sit down and grab some tea. I finally gave in to my whims, and I actually went out and I adopted a dog. Her name was Nix, and she was this little she was like small to medium size. She was maybe like
Peach size?
16 to 20 pounds ish.
Oh, no. Smaller than Peach.
Yeah, but yeah, definitely smaller than Peach. And she was like very thin, like short hair.
Mm-hmm.
And she was very well trained. My only like issues I ever had with her were I would come home from work, and she'd be all so excited to see me that she'd just start peeing.
Oh no.
And then I'd be like, no. And then, of course, the raised voice would make her pee again. And I'd be like, oh, it's okay. And I would like immediately be like, it's okay, just calm down. And I'd let her out, and I would, like I didn't like I know it wasn't her fault, so I didn't like punish her or anything. But she was a really good dog and like very obedient. Like my fence is not, or my yard is not fenced in, and if she tried to wander, I would just be like, eh, and she would come right back. It was great, but Mitzi was not a fan. And like I tried to be like, hey, so I've got this cat. Can I like, test run this? And they're like, I'm sorry, we don't do that. I'm like, okay, well, I'll just take the chance. Mitzi did not like her.
No.
Mitzi, if Mitzi does not like it, does not stay.
It did not stay. So I was like, okay, well, I'm just going to consider this a foster then, because this dog had already been in the shelter for like 2 months now. Because when I first saw her advertisement, she was already had been there for a month, and I waited an extra month before going to see her. And I was like, okay, I'm officially designating myself her foster, and I'm going to find her a better home. So there's like all these sites that were listed on the same website from the place I got her from that were like, if you need to rehome a pet and you don't want to bring them in, you can do it yourself through these sites. So I was like, okay, so I listed her, and I got like a ton of people like bookmarking the page, but nobody ever contacted me. And I was like, you guys all suck. Stop getting my hopes up. So eventually, this is where it's going back to the Kijiji thing. I actually put an ad on Craigslist referencing back to the websites where I had her listed, so that, because those websites required you to make a profile, and like there was like a paper trail you could do through them. So because I wasn't just gonna like, I'm not selling this dog on Craigslist. And this lady reached out to me who lived about 3 hours away, and she's like, we've been searching around for this dog that we have wanted, and this seems like a really good fit. We'd like to come see her. But it was really bizarre. They're like, we're going up to New York for a lacrosse event. And I like Googled it, and from them, they would have had to make like an hour and a half detour to get to me, and then like almost kind of like a less than sign to get to me to then go home. And I was like, all right, well, if you really want to go out of your way that much, go for it. But it worked out in the end, and the lady was really nice, and she brought her boyfriend with her, and they lived in not an apartment, a townhouse, I think.
Oh, like
that had like a fence.
Houses?
Yeah. It had a fenced-in backyard. They had a roommate that worked from home, and they had a dog-friendly cat. Because she was already cat-friendly, like she had no problem with Mitzi. Mitzi just had the problem with her.
Mitzi had to be an ass.
Yeah, it was just Mitzi being her true name has finally shown itself, Salt. And she's the salt to pepper. But they took her for a walk, and they're like, we actually like, we really like her, and we'd like to take her if you give her to us. And I was like, yeah, go for it. So I gave them like, I actually managed to crate train her in like, it was like 3 days of work. I never really closed it. She just slept in it herself, because I had to put a gate at the bottom of my stairs to the second floor so that she would stay downstairs and Mitzi could have the second floor to keep them separated.
Yeah.
But I checked up on them a couple times, and she was doing great as far as I knew. But like, it was so funny too, because like the adoption place was like, we see that you put an ad on Craigslist, and I'm like, but it's it's just to reference back to the websites that are literally listed on your website. Because I don't want to pay like $200 to bring this dog back after only owning her for like 3 weeks.
Craigslist?
Oh, I don't know how they knew. I didn't even put any pictures of her on Craigslist. I just literally was like, I have this dog. This is her breed. These are the websites. It was so weird. So they're like, can you give us the contact info of who took her? And I was like, yeah, here's her phone number. Here's her name. You contact her to your heart's content. I'm pretty sure she's in a better place. So, but yeah, these were like active people who went hiking and stuff and had a fenced-in backyard. And I'm like, I think I did good as a foster. But I told the story to some of my coworkers who like to give me hard times about anything and everything, like in a joking manner. But they're like, "So I see you immediately abandon this dog," and I'm like, "Shut up." I managed to find her a good home in 3 weeks, and these people couldn't find her a good home in 2 months. I think I did a good job. I like dogs, just cats are easier.
Same.
And Mitzi kind of is okay with Pepper, and that's why I'm like, oh, good.
Kind
So
of.
she's an other cat person.
Kind of.
Cat.
Okay. And there's my cat, just continues to be an asshole. Anything and everything.
Yep.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. If it's not your way, you're upset about it.
Like, I wasn't going to keep that dog just because I adopted her. Like, that wouldn't have been fair to her, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if the dog
So,
not happy there.
yeah. Like, I recognized I made a poor decision and fixed it immediately.
That's
So,
better than most.
It is.
and it's not like I didn't take her back to the shelter. I made sure she found a good home. So, that's my justification. I'm like, okay, I can sleep at night.
I'm still having the great confusion of how did they find you on Craigslist?
I don't know.
That's the
I have no
creepy part
idea.
of this situation here.
Yeah, I don't know. No idea. I just I had a voicemail on my phone, and they were like, "We found you on Craigslist. Could you forward that info?" And I tried to call them back, and they didn't pick up. So I just sent them an email and was like, "Here's the info.
That's
You creepers."
creepier. All right. That's we should probably
Yeah,
end it
it's
there. That's
coming
about
up
an
on
hour.
an hour.
Coming up on an hour. So we all hope you enjoyed our special guest. Jentley, did you enjoy being our special guest?
I did. This is fun. I like this.
Welcome to chaos.
This is the pet episode, apparently.
Disney
There's a
and
lot of
pets.
those.
Disney Disney pets.
Aristocats.
That is true.
'Cause before
It's
this,
just like
there
20
was-
minutes of us being like pictures, and then nobody can see
Yeah,
them.
well,
No,
they'll see them.
if
Unless
do
you edit them
YouTube-
in.
If you do YouTube, you can put them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you listen on
There you go.
Spotify, which I know some of you do, I know you're out.
Yeah, they're out there. I see it every week. I know who's there.
You know who's there.
You have my permission to use my pet's photos.
Okay, thank
There we
you.
go.
I'm just going to throw that in there.
Hey, we got
It is
permission.
now recorded.
Excellent.
We have recorded permission. Nobody can yell at us. Except you two.
Well, I don't think
copyrights.
anybody can reverse image search those. I don't think any of those pictures are online.
Yeah.
So.
Even then, with a picture of a dog or something, unless it's the exact same file, which it's hard to get off of a video,
Mhm.
it's hard to reverse image search. It's possible.
Yeah, especially
Not-
since
not
I'd be
easy.
like copying the photo from Discord, so it's just like that extra added layer.
Of
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I didn't even think
it's
about
now,
that.
It's now changed.
I don't know. There's some really smart tech
Oh
savvy
yeah, no.
people
If
out
people want
there.
to know who that specific dog is, they will goddamn find out.
Oh, yeah.
If they know how. But yeah, don't forget to, if you're on YouTube, like and subscribe. You'll hear more chaos. Who knows? Maybe we'll get more Gently.
Yes.
Maybe we'll get
More,
more Gently.
more bees.
More
bees?
More bees.
Bees?
More bees. Bees.
Maybe we'll get some other chaotic people that we have in my Void episodes of madness.
More Frank.
More. I didn't ask Frank this time because Frank I know is in school and needs to concentrate on that.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So I let Frank
Definitely.
alone. Even though Frank
Yeah,
is
you
my
have to
favorite.
take
I'm sorry, Frank is
you
my
have-
favorite choice.
You have to take Frank in like doses.
You can't take if you overdose on Frank, you're gone. You can't overdose on. On that note, I hope you all have a lovely.
Yes. Bye everyone.
Bye.